Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, it's Wednesday.
You know, this is one of those days where I came like ready for summer, like you know, like
Yeah, whoa.
I'm ready. And you're buttoned up.
Yeah. Well, fresh off the morning newscast, I am ready to go.
You are a serious newsman.
You know what? I
have to keep doing this with my class.
No, I like it. That's a look that works for you. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, let's get down to business. I'm going to push up my glasses.
Serious newsman.
No, I had a casual shirt set aside, and I left it at home.
I know.
At 2:30 in the morning whenever I was leaving.
We got to get you more sleep.
Yeah, we need more sleep.
Okay.
Well, here's a question. Are you an over-talker? You know, someone who just talks and talks and talks. A compulsive talker who won't let you get a word in edgewise.
I'm letting you get your words in.
I wondered whether you were going to try to interrupt or not, because I'm sure I have been accused of this. I fear this sometimes at parties. I'll go home and I'll be like, Gary, did I talk too much?
You know, it is one of the things about having an unscripted show that I don't think people realize, because in normal conversation, I think people naturally chime in or talk over each other.
We do, yeah. And
it just happens.
Right, on TV, I think you notice it more.
Yes.
But anyhow, yeah, that's all very normal. So the question is, do you know someone like that? How do you deal with them? So let's see what you posted to our Pittsburgh Today Live Facebook page, because there's some good suggestions here.
All right, so is this the actual handle? Blades Creative Hair Designers.
Yes.
Give them the football timeout signal or raise your hand. They'll get the hint.
Yeah. All right, Janice says, my cousin does that. I put the phone down. I pick it up every 10 minutes to see if she's still talking. Have you ever done that? I've done that. I've done that. I will say I did that once.
That's hilarious. Karen says, unfortunately, I am the overtalker. When I'm nervous, I cannot stop. I tell my husband to kick me under the table when I do it.
That's what you need. Your spouse needs to let you know sometimes, like rein it in. Let other people have a chance. I think there's someone that's a great friend of ours who I think is a great conversationalist, because he's always about asking other people questions.
Right, yeah.
You know? And it's so important to remember that, because if you just start going, I can go until Teddy and Krista tell us, be quiet.
Right.
I can just keep
talking.
talking.
I do know one couple like this, and she will often tell her husband, like, okay, they get the point. It's enough now.
Right,
enough.
right,
like,
exactly.
And he's totally okay with it, so he must understand.
Like, I've got an issue.
I have an issue.
Sometimes you do it and you don't even mean to be like rude or anything. Becky says, I'm a preschool teacher, so I know 15 overtalkers. Everything
is very important. Everything is very important. Natalie says, yes, but I try to be nice and let them go on talking.
Jeannie says, my sister, my dad would pull out a chair for her, LOL.
What does that mean?
I think it means this is going to take some time. So you go ahead and have a seat, or maybe he wanted a seat.
Be here a while.
We all need a seat because this is going to go on. So thank you for weighing in. And you know what? We wanted to find out more about this. We wanted to find out the techniques the experts say we should use to deal with this. And one of the first things, so this all came from a New York Times article about it. They say that overtalkers are not really egotists. They may not really be into themselves.
Right.
It might actually be like an anxiety mechanism.
Well, that's like our one person who said when she gets nervous, she talks too much.
She talks too much.
Right,
yeah.
so I totally get that. All right, so let's get some of their expert tips. So they say, and according to one expert, says set boundaries.
Yeah.
If the person beside you on the cross-country bus wants to tell his life story, take preventative action. Let them know up front you have some time to talk, but you have to rest or read or whatever it is.
Right, but let them know up front. All right, another suggestion, interrupt twice. If that still doesn't work, cut your losses, say you have to go make a call or something, but get away. But give them 2 times.
Yes.
And if that doesn't work, then make a run for it, basically.
Third suggestion, summarize and then jump in. You can say, that's really interesting. Now let me see if I can summarize what you've said. Oh, that's a weird word to use.
Yeah.
I feel like summarize seems so formal.
It seems kind of like you're a teacher or something, you know, like, let me summarize what you're telling me.
Right.
If you just say, like, let me see if I get this. Like, I think that would accomplish the same thing.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Let me see.
Right.
Yeah. Okay,
but then you, like, jump in with, like, actually something similar happened to me, you know, and then you can move it along. Finally, respond calmly in a yoga teacher kind of voice, and then see if you can get them to match you.
So what does
if
that
they're, like,
mean?
real frantically talking, and you slow it down a little bit, and you talk more like this, then perhaps there's more of an opportunity to talk back and forth.
You know, you've probably been in situations like this before where you do everything that you can to almost let them know you're not interested anymore. Like you seem distracted, maybe you're looking away, removing the eye contact even. And there are some people who just don't even get the social cues.
I think that's true.
That you're done listening.
Ron's giggling.
Ron, what's so funny?
Ron?
Have you given me social cues before?
Ron
No, I think you guys are
thinking, well, I gave both of you social cues.
No, I think both of you guys are great, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Where, yeah, you try to give them those subtle hints, and it goes right over their head.
Just right over the head.
Right.
Well, sometimes
Right over
people
there.
are just excited to share something, and and they don't realize it. They really don't.
I mean, once or twice is great, but when you're in the 20s and 30s and every day,
Yeah.
every day.
Every day.
Every
Well, when
day.
you get to the point that you're Janice, where she's just putting the phone down, 10 minutes later, checking out, oh yeah, still talking.
Still talking.
Still talking.
Yeah.
Leave that go.
Hey, this is really fun. The Pirates want your help naming the new team dog. Is this the first time they've had a team dog?
I don't remember them having this before. If they did,
I don't remember this either.
So let's show you this dog, because what a cutie.
Oh,
yeah. So
boy.
it turns out the team and PNC Park are teaming up once again with Guardian Angels Medical Service dogs to train a service dog.
Is this a base? Is that how small the puppy is?
I think that is a base. Look at that. Look at how its ears are up. Like, did they have like a fan going or something? Like, did they have a photographer there? Like, you know, show me cute, show me irresistible.
I don't know. The scale of this is throwing me though, because that looks like it could be a full, like that's going to be a big pup.
Well, yeah,
Right?
that probably will be a big
Based on the
pup.
features, but the base is kind of small, so I'm just trying. So I think that we need to rethink some of these name choices. Rookie, Bandit, Homer, Slugger. What was the name of the dog in, oh gosh, Ron, you gotta help me. What's the throwback, The Sandlot? What was the name of the dog? That ate the baseball, that ate the Babe Ruth baseball. What
The
was
Beast.
it?
We're being told in
Yeah.
our ear, the
Yep,
Beast.
yep. That's
But I
it,
like these choices: Rookie, Bandit, Homer, and Slugger. And I also love this. So this is going to be a trained service dog, and they're going to give this dog to a military veteran in our area.
We love that.
But you can vote. You can say, I like Slugger, by the way. You can
Slugger's
vote through
cute.
Saturday at pirates.com.
But you have to think about the nicknames for all of these.
Okay.
So what would you call Slug? Come here, Slug. Like
See,
you
I
gotta
don't
like what are you?
that.
How are
Yeah,
you
know
shortening
what?
it?
Homer, like
You could
I
call
kinda
him
like
Homie,
that.
you
Yeah, I
know?
kind of like that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Homer's kind of cute.
Yeah, Bandit, I don't, you know, it's not, I don't know. Anyway, good, a cute dog.
It's cute.
We'll report to you and find out what the final decision is.
All right. Sometimes you find things, and sometimes they're worth a lot of money. Apparently, this happened to a woman in Oregon. She had $1 million lottery ticket that she found in a Now, why in a Tupperware container? I don't know.
This is where she kept her stash of lottery tickets.
That's just what she did.
Yeah, so USA Today reported on this. Leslie Carr, she normally never checks her tickets.
Why Tupperware?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's just what she.
Why not
I mean,
an envelope
Well,
that's
some
clearly
people
labeled?
just throw them in their car and you see them all over. But yeah. So she wasn't even thinking about checking her tickets. And then, you know, it was back when the Powerball jackpot was really, really high, and she thought, well, maybe I should check. So she went to the store with her Tupperware container and like was scanning the tickets, and that's when she realized she had a raffle ticket worth $1 million.
I love that she just shows up with her Rubbermaid Tupperware container and just like, hey, Bob, I'm just here to scan my tickets.
That's how you find out. I mean, that's real life, right? So now she wants to pay off her house. She wants to buy herself a truck and maybe a trip to Hawaii, which are all good choices. But isn't that just, like, to think it was just sitting there in a Tupperware container, and if she hadn't heard about the Powerball jackpot being really high, she might not have even bothered to check those tickets.
I doubt that's true.
Yeah?
If you have a Tupperware container filled with lottery tickets, I imagine you just wait till you've amassed a lot of them and then you go for one big round.
I don't know. She says she sometimes never checks them. So I don't know. You have doubt.
I don't know.
The healthy Heather Abraham skepticism.
I do like the trip to Hawaii, though. That sounds really nice.
Yeah. I mean,
Right?
just having like an extra $1 million.
Just a cool meal.
Like what? $1 million?
Although, you know, we talk about this sometimes, and this sounds awful because we don't have $1 million.
No.
But in the grand scheme of things, knowing how expensive everything is, $1 million doesn't seem like enough money.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
it would be nice to win $1 million. Yeah, but are you set for life at $1 million? I don't know. I mean, they talk about what you need to retire, and experts say, you know, that very much varies depending on
your lifestyle,
your circumstances. But yeah, $1 million, it doesn't go as far as it used to.
It doesn't.
Let's put it that way.
Well, I'm just saying, like, even if you, you could only buy like a moderately sized house now with that kind of money, but because then you're paying the taxes and the electric bill and all that.
There's a lot more to it.
All that stuff, and then maybe you get a couple of nice trips and pay, and like maybe one kid can go to college with the rest that's left over.
All right, hey, we want to get to the nominees for this year's Tony Awards. They are in, and they unveiled some of the winners and the nominees in categories on CBS Mornings yesterday. And here's the thing, 6 alums from Carnegie Mellon are nominated. In fact, there's one alum right there making the announcement, Renee Elise Goldsberry.
Oh, I was going to say, the guy from, what's it called?
Jesse Tyler Ferguson.
Family.
Yeah,
he didn't go to CMU, right?
No, he did not go to CMU.
I was going to say, that would be a big drop. I didn't know that. Okay, so let's go through some of the nominees then.
Will Brill for Best Featured Actor in a Play for Stereophonic. Also Sarah Pidgeon, another CMU person, for Best Featured Actress. And then the musical that Josh Gad is in, was nominated, Gutenberg the Musical. He is known for being the voice of Olaf in Frozen.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. And so also CMU grad Leslie Odom Jr. is up for Best Actor in a Play. And I think we have some video here to show you. This is when Mikey interviewed him 4 years ago.
That was so cool.
So anyhow,
are you going this year?
Gary is going. I'm going with him. I'm either going to be get a press credential and be on the red carpet.
Yeah.
I thought I was actually going to go to the ceremony. Now I think I can get a ticket to the practice ceremony, which I've done before, which is still fun. But they don't tell you the winners at the practice ceremony.
Well, it's still fun.
It'll still be fun. All right.